Networking may sound like a dirty word to some people, but the thing is that you can hate it, but you cannot live without it in the business environment. So if you want to get access to new opportunities, if you want to build your business, if you want to find clients, if you want to even think about getting things done in a particular organization can be so much easier if you know people who have specific information or access to resources or know how it's been done before and can show you the ropes. The important thing to understand is that you cannot do things on your own. Unless you're the king of the universe, you're Donald Trump's son or daughter, or you have access to unlimited resources, information, and everything is stored within your particular brain. So you depend on people. And how do you find out this information? You have to build a relationship with those people. So the perception we normally have of networking is there's this kind of social interaction that has to happen where you go into the room, start talking to everybody, and everything has to turn into some business opportunity. And obviously this doesn't work because this is a very superficial approach. My personal approach to networking is building relationships. And how do I build relationships? I build them by getting to know people better. My favorite one is asking people for lunch or for coffee and just learning about their lives. I love to hear their personal stories. I love to think about their problems and try to help them think about it as well. And then, step by step, you start building a relationship. And when an opportunity comes across, then you have a much easier conversation with these people. Remember that people told you that if you work really hard, you will be rewarded? Well, this doesn't really work like this in reality. So if people are not aware of what you're doing or your talents, it's really great that you're doing a great job, but you're probably not going to get rewarded for it. And unfortunately, meritocracy is kind of a nice term to use in HR presentations, but in the real business world, there's very little of that. So it's all about who you know, who knows you, and how you get the right opportunity in the right time. So be aware of this and also think about what makes you unique and what makes people want to talk to you or about your ideas. And then just have a conversation. It doesn't need to be about the weather, it doesn't need to be about TV shows that you haven't watched or newspapers you haven't read. Just be yourself and learn about people and what motivates them. And that makes networking kind of a pleasant discovery experience instead of this forced fake interaction. For me, the most favorite thing that I like to do when I go to a networking event, because I'm not a very social person that wants to talk to everyone, is find a person in the corner, which I call them the corner introvert, and start talking to them. These people are normally the most interesting people in the room.